No, I don't.
You don't
What's
have any
going
more?
on, everybody? Welcome to the Rundown Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Michael. Alongside, I am the Hefe Plays, Mr. Jeff above me, the hostess with the mostest, the man of the hour. What's up, buddy?
He's below you.
He's down there.
Whoa, I'm not in my usual spot.
Right, exactly.
What the fuck?
I don't like that.
Yeah, who did this?
Alongside him is going to be to his left, Big Deadly Grin, Mr. Evan. What's going on, everybody? How was our week? What's up? Let's chat.
I feel like you could have just been like, hey, the 3 people on the screen are as follows. And then like gave some sort of reference point. Like, hey, the guy in like the green shirt or the black shirt.
Which is really
or the red
really
shirt.
bad because I should know because it's literally right here.
Yep.
I hate my own podcast. Anyway.
Yeah.
But that's the great thing about this podcast is it's so unexpected and you don't know how shit's gonna go, and I feel like that's what brings people in.
Oh yeah, I thought it.
You thought it was your mustache?
No, that's what brings into my stream. But because I have no talent.
All right, just for reference, I did never say that.
No, I did.
Okay.
It's fine. Self-deprecation, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Beardly, what's up, dude? Mojo. Everybody, welcome to the chat. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, what's going on? Miss Mojo, Beardly, Tay,
Slap.
Just
slaps.
Melodic turn tech.
Deadly. I am the Hefe Plays.
I'm in here on mod duty. I don't think it's like a. You know, I'll shout myself out. It's fine. Hey, welcome me.
I just
Good job,
asked
me.
you how your week was.
God bless.
Look,
Bless me. Thank you.
Dino
I'm
Mike's
welcome.
even here. Look,
Dynamite!
what up?
Dino Mike's here.
Dynamite, what's up, man?
All right, so Jeff, how was your week, man?
Week was good.
Please
well,
do forgive me if I rush anybody. This is just for time's sake because Evan does work night shift, and I wanted to make sure that we just get everything covered.
That's right. So first in gaming news, no, I'm just kidding. No, week was okay. It's been busy. Tax season is actually I can feel it. It's in the loins. So dealership's been busy. Week 3 of the new job position, just as miserable as I was before, but it's good. Yeah. Other than that, gaming Outriders demo this week, so that's been super fun. I really enjoyed that. I definitely stayed on the demo as long as I could and knocked everything out in one go.
Mhm.
So definitely I'm going to pick it up again, do a different class, but yeah, I had a really good time with it.
What was your overall thoughts with it?
I'm ready to see where this goes.
Hell yeah, that's.
I want more of this. This is going to be a heavy gameplay for me for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Really excited to see like what weapons they got out there, the different armor sets and abilities, and see the skill trees fleshed out. And there's like 15 world tiers, so I'm
That's
really...
insane to me, honestly.
Yeah, because they keep having to like double down on the names, right? Because there's like Nightmare and then Insanity and then like I don't know, it's like what the fuck or something that's not there, but you know, like it's just a lot, like 15 different names of like increasingly difficult levels is interesting. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes and how they flesh out in-game content and all that fun stuff.
I am excited.
Hell yeah! What were your thoughts, Evan?
Oh, I love it. So like it's kind of a slow start, and I was like, all right, yeah, I mean this is fine. And then everything just escalates so fast, and it's super interesting. The gameplay is fun. The graphics are beautiful. I'm loving it. The loot isn't confusing. It's not overwhelming like some other
It's
game.
like, oh hey, this one's higher. Use that one.
Yeah. I don't have a fucking artifact that I have to level up. It's nice.
The beautiful thing about it is it's not an RPG build game. It's a skill tree build, and which makes it so much better because like I don't have to worry about, well, I got to do this mission 8,700 times in order to get that one thing that I need to make my build complete or whatever. It's on a skill tree. So like, yeah, way better. All games should do skill trees.
Yeah, it's gory. Like Gears of War. The main character doesn't give a fuck. Like the dialogue's pretty funny. It's good voice acting. You can tell by the way they do their like dialogue cutscenes that they put
Oh.
effort into it. The way that the people move, like it doesn't feel fake or forced. You know,
Yeah,
it's really good.
like the main voice actor for on the male side actually kind of has like a Nolan North sarcasm feel to him,
Mhm.
like a Nathan Drake kind of
Mhm.
tone going on, which I'm super about.
Hell yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited. Very much looking forward to this
How
game.
was
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
how was your week, Evan?
That's fine. Outside of Outriders and maybe Splitgate, I don't really remember what I did. I know I went to work and I hated it. Um, I'd stay like 3 hours late that one day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, it's just gaming. Oh, I did come up with that other that's that Viper merch design that I did.
Mhm.
That was cool. I helped Jeff with some emotes and
Mhm.
sub badges.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
That looks
so
so good.
that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna look into some class that I can do and on this vector-based program.
Mhm.
Try to start learning that so I can start getting more in depth and knock out a bunch of these art stuffs. Yo, what's up,
Yeah.
Cosmic?
Hell
Saw
yeah.
them.
Sounds like everybody had a good week. I'm glad to hear it. A lot of
Yeah. Well,
games.
Yeah.
tell us about yours, dude.
I unfortunately go back to work in 2 days. Which is super. So this,
He said, unfortunately.
no, this is my theory.
I feel
This
that.
this is my theory. Okay, so I got laid off because corporations, whatever. Um, and then they call me back and they're like, "Hey, we want you to come back, but we can only bring you back part time." All right, word. Part time job's better than no job. So,
Why not just drop you to part time right off the bat?
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't
why
know.
would they fire you?
I,
Because
corp-
then you could have just went to the unemployment line and then just made more money.
Word, I have no idea. So then I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, part time job's better than no job, but I'll keep this until, I can find something better. Because I'm thinking, okay, cool, part time, 18, 20 hours a week. I get my schedule of the day. I have 40 hours on my freaking work week this coming up week. So
But they're also paying you part-time pay though, right? For 40 hours?
fucking no, my pay stays the same.
Hmm.
No, my pay
You
stays
got a full time job.
that's
It just on paper you got a part time job.
But and that's the
Yeah.
thing. So my theory is, hey, we're downsizing, so we're gonna let you keep working the same amount of hours, but we're just not gonna give you PTO or medical benefits. Okay, because that makes sense, So that's what I've learned about my job this week.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
But on the gaming side, a lot of Splitgate. That game is so much fun. So I've been having a lot of fun with Splitgate. Splitgate, and like I said, I just been streaming some God of War and just chilling. Not really doing a whole lot of anything. Just working on stuff here and there with the podcast. We filmed y'all filmed 2 new videos this week. Super excited to get that out and rolling.
I'm actually okay. Can we hit on that for a second,
go
real
ahead, man.
quick? We've done 2. I kind of want to keep it a little under wraps just because it's something new that we're doing. But we've done 2, and I was excited to do it, right? But there was a little bit of like apprehension that was built up beforehand. But now that we've done it and we've gotten through that wall, that barrier, I'm so excited to keep doing these because like the 2 people that we have on doing it communicate and really well. They're very good at building the conversation and furthering, like lulls and stuff like that. So for the future, I'm very excited to do even more of these. We're doing a lot more stuff other than what we're covering on the first 2, so and more guests for that too. So like it's fleshing out so well, and fleshing out really well, and I'm excited. This is a cool thing to do. So
Right.
I agree.
Yeah, and I think like the first one was good, but I think last night just how organic it was, just made the excitement build a little bit more. So
Yes,
Hell yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
No, I'm really glad to hear it. It makes me feel so good that y'all got people in there with you to kind of help move everything along and just make it more enjoyable for everybody. So we're not gonna say anything just yet. Like I said, I'm gonna try and get those videos edited this week. I can't make any promises just because I want them to have their own intro videos. I want them to have their own logos. I want a lot of different things, and I do not have a creative bone in my body. So I am working very hard at getting that stuff done, on top of everything else that's going on. So tune in to the YouTube channel. We will have all the links and descriptions and everything down below, especially on the Twitch channel. Or if you're listening with your podcast services, there as well. Are y'all ready to jump into it? Ready to get it going?
Absolutely.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
dude.
All right, well, for everybody that's tuned in, on today's episode, we have everything from Henry Cavill teases a secret project with Mass Effect, and Sony reportedly working to add support for PlayStation 5 storage expansion this summer. Who knew?
Fuck me, dude.
And
And fuck Sony.
and of course, I also want to say that my heart also goes out to Anthem. It is officially dead. All that and a whole lot more coming up, so stick around with us. Number one today, this is from Christian Daly at Bioware. They posted a kind of a formal kind of exit / apology, to Anthem, and where it stands. And that is right here by Christian Daly over at Bioware. It says, "Friends, in the spirit of transparency and closure, we wanted to share we've made the difficult decision to stop our new development work on Anthem, aka Anthem Next. We will, however, continue to keep the Anthem Live service running as it exists today. Since Anthem's launch, the team has been working hard to continually improve the game, releasing multiple updates that brought with the variety of improvements and introduced new content to play. Towards the end of 2019, we expanded on the effort and started working on a more fundamental reconstruction of the game. During the development, we've provided updates revealing some of the team's work through blog posts and conversations on social media, and began inspiring for us to see the positive reaction and feedback. I've been incredibly proud of the work the team has been doing, and I'm excited to see employ each new build of the experience. In 2020 was a year unlike any other that we have ever had before. To make progress against all of our games and projects at BioWare, working from home during the pandemic had an impact on our productivity, and not everything we had planned as a studio before COVID-19 can be accomplished. Without putting undue stress on our teams, I know this will be disappointing to the community of Anthem." Sorry, there was a typo there. Working from home during the pandemic, our productivity, not everything we had planned as a studio before COVID-19 can be accomplished without putting undue stress on our teams. I know this will be disappointing to the community of Anthem, players who have been excited to see the improvements we've been working on. It's also disappointing for the team who were doing a brilliant work. And for me personally, Anthem is what brought me to BioWare, and the last 2 years have been some of the most challenging and rewarding experiences of my career. Game development is hard. Decisions like these are not always easy. Moving forward, we need to laser focus our efforts as a studio and strengthen the next Dragon Age, Mass Effect titles while continuing to provide quality updates to Star Wars The Old Republic. To the Anthem community, thank you for your passion and creativity. Your feedback and suggestions most certainly help shape the team's direction. And on a personal note, your kindness and encouragement were much needed this last year. Please stay safe and be kind to each other. Strong alone, stronger together."
Can we get some F's in the chat, please?
I'm so sad about that.
I think
Fuck me, dude.
So when the game came out, and it had bugs and it had its problems, I'm not gonna lie, like I hated the game. Like it was bricking consoles. Like I refused to play that game.
Oh, I rubber banded for more than I actually played the game.
Right, right, exactly, right. So, but then as time went on, and then you started to hear BioWare, hey, we're not done with it. We want to make it right, because we all know that at the end of the day, the game was released way before it was ever finished to begin with.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
And then we started hearing, oh, this is what's going to be coming, and we're going to fix it, and we promise to make it up to you, and we're going to show you that actions are louder than words. Like, it made me feel like, okay, cool, they're going to pull a division out their ass, all this other stuff. And then to hear this is actually kind of sad, because I really wanted to actually see what they were going to turn it into.
Like, I've never seen a development company hype up a death so much to one of their IPs. Like, it had so much potential and so much build, and like it could have been something so amazing if they had just taken the time to keep making this better. Like, okay, so why are you focusing on Mass Effects? Like, okay, you remastered the original trilogy, cool. I'm excited about that. There's some surprises. I'm gonna pick it up for sure. But like, why do you need everybody focused on Dragon Age? Like, why?
Well, they have the new they have the new Mass Effect coming out.
Oh, which I guarantee is going to be the Henry Cavill tie-in. But anyway, it's like you had the team to keep building it. Like, you lost on a huge opportunity to, for one, make old fans of Bioware happy on a new IP, right? Because like they don't like fans of Bioware just don't play it because like, oh, I just like Mass Effect and hate Dragons. They like Bioware games, right? And this could have been something that made them happy. Could have brought in new fans. You could have expanded on this, but yet you decided to just let it fucking die on the hill. Yep. And it's
so
fucking.
I personally don't think this was a BioWare issue. I think this was an EA. I think BioWare went in and was like, okay, cool. These are the changes that I've got. This is what we want to do. Blah 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 blah. But then EA's like, nah, no more. We've already put so much time and money into it. Scrap it. I think EA
let's make FIFA 21.
Right, exactly. I think EA had a lot more to play in this than BioWare did.
They probably just took too long on it.
What'd you say?
I mean, I think they should have, obviously have, work on that new content, but there's a lot of fixes and stuff that they should have just been doing incrementally instead of just trying to hold off on everything. Because, you go back to the game now, and it's exactly the same,
Yeah, John hit me up the other day in a text message, and I want to actually see if I still have that message saved.
You delete text messages?
Yeah, who does that? Psycho?
I do, because I don't like a overcrowded phone. He's like, hey, I just want you to know I tried to log on to Anthem and it's been 5 minutes of loading.
Damn, dude.
No.
This just feels like a really big letdown.
Yeah, so not only is the game dead, they've already turned the servers off.
Most likely. I don't know that for sure, but maybe.
Ooh.
Because it's stated that game development is just disappointed to see improvements we've been working on. 2020 year development we played, revealing some of the team's work. Yeah, doesn't say.
This game's been dead before they even told us when.
Well, at least Outriders is
right
coming
here.
out.
It says, we will, however, continue to keep the Anthem live service running as it exists today. So what's there is what you get.
All right.
Yep.
Damn.
Oh well.
Unfortunately. Yep. Well, on that note, let's see if we can move into possibly maybe a little bit more BioWare news here. Henry Cavill teases a secret project. This is from Carol Laska over at Game Pressure. Henry Cavill, our beloved Geralt from Netflix's The Witcher and Superman from Snyder's DC Films, posted a mysterious photo on Instagram today in which he can be seen in a makeup room holding sheets of paper. Unfortunately, with the text completely blurred, the actor hinted in the photo's description that he was preparing for a new project. What exactly? Well, we will have an idea. That's thanks to one of our colleagues who was using the right program. It was called Focus Magic. which got rid of the annoying blur from the photo, enabling us to decipher the text. The result is surprising to say the least, as we can make out the words like Cerberus, Reaper, Geth, or Talizora. Those who are most observant probably already know what that's all about, so I won't keep the rest of you in suspense. Cavil is holding in hand a text connected with the Mass Effect series. Our little investigation shows that it's a script or at least a preliminary draft for a film or TV series project connected with this popular Bioware brand. This time, however, another member of the editorial staff was perceptive as he noticed that Cavil was probably reading a text copied from the English Wikipedia entry about Mass Effect 3. That's weird.
I got a feeling it's not Mass Effect though. Like something tells me it's not Mass Effect.
What is it? What's?
I mean, he's Geralt, right?
Right.
And Witcher fits more Dragon Age than anything, so he's kind of like typecasted, unfortunately.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Dragon Age.
Yeah, that's possible.
It's in development, so
Right.
like, I don't know. That's
It could go either way, honestly.
yeah. I mean, I'm okay with him in anything, honestly. Like I like him as an actor.
Yeah,
so.
because I mean, he does have the long hair shit going on, you know, in the photo that he teased.
Yeah. So, yeah, I got a feeling it's Dragon Age.
So, how do y'all feel about the Snyder Cut? Are y'all gonna watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I
I'm
gonna pay
excited about it, actually.
Am I gonna pay $15 for HBO Max? No. Am I gonna find it somewhere else online? Yes.
I think
Or
I
am I
have
gonna-
HBO Max, actually.
I'll watch it at Evan's house.
Yeah. Same.
Nope.
I can just give you the login.
Oh, you have it too? Oh,
Yeah.
cool. So you guys can just share it then. Perfect.
Yeah, because there's a lot of
Yeah.
those shows on there that like Michelle watches and stuff like that. So, pretty sure that's the only reason we have it.
That's fair.
I don't know. Yeah, like there's not really so much to say about it. It's Geralt. Dragon Age makes a lot of sense. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Pretty cool. I am super
Yeah.
excited about the Snyder cut though. That's going to be a long 4 hours. Probably. I don't know if this is my favorite topic of the day because we do have one more that I kind of put right above this one, but we're gonna see. Okay.
Yeah.
But Jeff, this one goes out to you, okay, buddy?
Oh,
Sony
hell
reportedly
yeah.
working to add support for the PlayStation 5 storage expansion this summer by Marcus Stewart over at Game Informer. The PlayStation 5 is an impressive machine, but a big issue has plagued its players across the board: inability to upgrade its internal storage. The PS5's SSD only has 667 gigabytes of available storage, a lot less than the Xbox's Series X, which stands at 885 gigabyte SSD. With AAA games typically sizing up at around 50 to 70 gigabytes minimum, managing new game downloads plus updates is a bit of a nightmare for PS5 owners. Thankfully, a new report from Bloomberg indicates that Sony is working on a firmware update that will finally allow PS5 owners to upgrade its internal storage. According to Bloomberg's anonymous sources, Sony's upcoming update will enable the PS5's expansion bay, allowing players to install a second M.2 SSD to the console. If you remove the detachable fins covering the PS5, you'll notice the internal slot meant to house an additional drive. The slot has been disabled since launch, with Sony promising last November that external storage support would come in the future updates. To that end, the update will also unlock faster cooling fans to prevent the system from overheating. The sources point to this summer as to when Sony announced the date. While that all sounds great, the company has yet to provide a list of compatible drives approved for the PS5. Even still, this is a welcome to its news, given the PS5 owners currently have a scant problem, which it comes to adding storage space. PS5 titles can only be installed internally, limiting the usefulness of the external USB drives. Those can only be used on PS5 to run less demanding PS4 games. Games are only getting bigger, and as we've seen with nightmare scenarios like the recent Call of Duty games, growing too big for the 500 gigabyte PS4, the issue of storage is one that needs to be addressed sooner or later. I'm looking at you, Jeff. I'm looking at
It's
you,
like, hey, dude, hey, just fucking do it in the beginning, man. Like, it was there. Like, that was the best feature that they had on on PS4. Like it came out a little later, right? So like if you make a console that's supposed to be better than the one before, you keep better features on it, right? That makes sense. Yeah. Right?
No.
No?
No, I don't know. I'm fucking with you. Go ahead.
God damn, dude. It's just like shit doesn't make sense. Like fucking why, dude? Oh, fucking hate it here, dude. It's like and then it says like they're searching for ones that are compatible, right? Or there's not like specific drives that are compatible. They haven't listed them yet, right?
Correct.
Right. Also, hey, this is capitalism at its finest. They're gonna make external hard drives that are only Sony, and then they're gonna be the ones that they are the only ones that are fucking compatible for that.
That sounds like a Sony thing to do.
It does sound like a
Fucking
Sony thing
hate
to
it,
do.
dude. God, I hate it.
Yep, sounds like a Sony thing to do. Now, there's a couple.
I'm so glad I jumped ship.
There's a couple different points in here that I want to go over.
I'm going to PC. Fuck it.
No, you're not.
Yes.
So,
Yes, he is.
then I'll be over here all by my lonesome.
I mean, I'll
Good,
get it.
you sit in your corner.
I will. So first off, 660 gigabytes of it. I mean, there's no reason they could not have made that 1,000 gigabytes. Just saying, does not make any sense to me. Secondly, why the hell is a game taking up 500 gigabytes? I need to know this.
Yeah. Well, that's on Activision's side, but yeah, it's
What game's taking up 500 gigs?
Call of Duty.
by the end of like this season or next season, the file size of Call of Duty is going to be over 500 gigs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Cosmo made a good point. He said Warzone takes over 350, and that's just Warzone.
Yeah, that's just Warzone, exactly.
Yeah, that's not multiplayer, the campaign. And then if you like, I mean, that's not the same shit, but it's like if you have Call of Duty like Black Ops, I mean, it's tied all together.
I might uninstall Warzone. I haven't touched it in fucking months, dude.
Yeah. It's just like it's the whole thing goes back to remember when they did the build breakdown of the PS5 and like how the internals looked and everything, and they took it out piece by piece, and there was literally like the size of a fucking book inside that was just open, like just blank space that you could have fit fucking everything in. God, dude, it just makes no sense. And now they're like, "Hey, we'll give you a little bit more. We're gonna make the external hard drives for you, but you're getting it."
So
and they're also gonna be fucking $400.
Well, yeah, because even I think a 1 terabyte will run you up to closer to $100.
Well, dude, the one I got is a 5 terabyte, and it's
No,
$120.
You don't, not an M.2. M.2s are the ones that we had to plug directly into your motherboard.
Oh yeah. Oh, so they're not just gonna do the USB plug-in ones?
What was that, like 150 for the 1 terabyte, something like that?
No, so that's what it's talking about, right? According to Bloomberg, Sony's upcoming update will enable the PS5's expansion bay, allowing players to install a second M.2 SSD into the console. It is not going to be USB.
So I have to operate on my fucking PlayStation.
Correct. So if I look up, I'm sorry if you can't hear me, but
I'm getting fucking heated right now, dude.
M.2 SSD. Let's see. What is this one? Yeah, so like if you want 2 terabytes, you're looking at about $399. If you want 1 terabyte, you're looking at about $229. Yeah.
That's for the PlayStation one?
Well, no, that's just an M.2 in general. Those are going to be your base prices for a Samsung Evo. That's not counting when Sony slaps its name on it. And why does it look like Jeff is crying?
I'm laughing because this is the biggest shit show I've ever seen when it comes to storage.
You can get a 1 terabyte 860 Evo for like $125 on Amazon. Anyway,
is it an M.2?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So my biggest two questions are, one is, why has it taken this long, and are we surprised that that it won't take longer? And then my second question is, and this question is not for you, Evan, because we already know the answer. Does this truly impact you buying the console?
Yeah, it does, because guess what? I've got 5.5 terabytes of fucking storage on my PS4. A 10-year-old console has that, and all I had to do is fucking plug it into one of the USB drives in the front, where the controller goes in. I plugged it in, and I have 5 terabytes of extra storage. And now they're telling me that I have to open up my PlayStation and then like install storage that's only going to be compatible if it's a PlayStation branded one, probably, obviously, in order to get the storage that should have just been in there to begin with. Fucking dumb. And as a consumer, I'm upset. As a podcaster, this makes for great content.
Well, I got something that'll make you a little bit happier, okay? I promise, man.
Wow, just spit in my mouth already. Jesus Christ.
It's not that. Destiny 2 crossplay will be added in Season 15.
Oh, baby, that's right around the
baby.
corner.
By Ann Lupert, when Bungie added cross progression to Destiny 2, Guardians were excited to be able to have more freedom regarding the platforms of choice. That being said, cross progression is still limited to platforms that the player owns. For those that want to play with friends regardless of platform, the studio has confirmed that Destiny 2's crossplay is officially slated to launch with the release of Season 15. Current Destiny 2 Beyond the Light is in its 13th season with the Season of the Chosen, so we still have a little further to go before crossplay is implemented. The studio took to Bungie blog, provided a little more context for crossplay as part of the team's effort in making Destiny 2 more community friendly. This is a quote from Bungie over at from Destiny 2 over at Bungie. With Destiny now committed to being an everlasting evolving world, we want to make sure we're still taking the time to upgrade the support everything we want to do in the future. Reads the blog post. Our ultimate vision for Destiny 2 still stands: a definitive action MMO, unified global community where you can play Destiny 2 anywhere with your friends. The amount of plans in place going forward, especially with the knowledge that we have at least 2 more expansions on the way in the lieu of Destiny 3 at this present time, are impressive. But the enhanced workflow doesn't mean that the team is taking any chances, which is why Bungie added that work from home orders will continue with the continued presence of COVID-19. Because of this, the studio is asking players for their understanding regarding move dates and plan shifts when looking to implement features like crossplay, transmog, gear, overhauls, and more. So, now that we got that word out of our system, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all take it away with your thoughts, and then I do have quite a few questions.
I'm super, super excited about it. I know some people aren't because they say that crossplay shouldn't really be in like a PvP thing. But I think they said that like if you're just on PS4, you're only going to load in with people that are on PS4, unless you're playing with a friend that's on PC. Then that's where it starts kind of crossing things, which
makes
fine.
sense. That makes sense, right? Yeah.
But at the same time, like, yeah, PCs typically have the advantage against console players, but like I said before, there's some people that just shred on console and make PC players look really bad.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not as common, but I'm super excited about it. And let's be real, most of the game is PvE.
Right.
You know, so anybody that's upset about it can kick rocks.
Yeah. I'm just excited to get my friends back.
100%.
Especially on a game that I'm very passionate about. And you know, I haven't been playing it as much lately just because so much stuff's been coming out and other things going on. But like, dude, like I hopped in the raid last week and it was such a good time. And it would be nice to enjoy that again with other people that have gravitated away towards PC. Like, or I don't fucking know how to do my head on this, but Evan.
What?
No, I'm saying like it'd be nice to play with people that are playing on PC again. I just want my friends back on Destiny. That's it.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited to play with all the friends that I've played with since the beginning. And I mean, I have it on PC, but I don't really have anyone to play with, or we're playing other shit, and it'll be nice to be able to jump back into it with people for sure.
It's gonna be fun watching like all the messages come in again. Like as soon as this drops, and they're like, "Hey, Crossplay's back. You want to like do whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Like it'll be awesome. Like I'm definitely gonna like advocate for Discord chat, but because I don't know how party chat's gonna work on that. But
yeah, that's gonna be annoying. That will be a problem a little bit.
Yeah,
I don't know. We're gonna have to see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm sure they're gonna put out a blog post about it, and they've probably got something implemented to mitigate those issues. But
I doubt
it. Something will be broken, but yeah, I mean, overall, super excited.
Yeah.
All right, so my first question is, what are your thoughts on the current state of Destiny 2 Beyond Light and the journey so far to get there?
I don't like the artifacts. Stasis is broken in PvP. I want new species that I'm fighting. I don't know. There's a lot. I can keep going.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of on that.
Yeah, I'm tired of getting shit and then losing it, and the shelf life and
they're sunsetting.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
So that's awesome. That means all my
that's awesome.
Oh, that means I can get my reviews back.
Fuck yeah. No, because everything that has been sunsetted is remaining sunsetted apparently. From what I've heard, like everything from that point is not getting sunsetted. I mean, they might bring stuff back, but I'm pretty sure that everything that is currently sunset is staying that way.
I'm not as excited anymore.
Right.
What about are you enjoying the new features like Battleground?
Battleground's a fun little activity.
I heard about that.
I mean, it's basically just horde mode, and then you get to a boss, and once you beat the boss, then you get like this shit that unlocks the hammer, and then use the hammer to open the boxes, and you get, it's not like pinnacle gear, but it's good. Like it's good stuff.
I saw somebody on maybe Facebook, maybe Twitter, I don't know. He was like, they need to come out with like a horde mode that doesn't end. It's just exponentially increased. Your rewards are increased. But it's in like a Coliseum type thing. Like that would be cool. They can call it the Coliseum. Like that would be amazing.
Zombie, like Destiny zombies, like, but not zombies, but like that thing where you can go as many rounds as you want. And it's just harder and harder every time, and and just get loot along the way.
Yeah,
like every 5, 10, like every like 5, 10, 15, and like maybe 25, 50.
Kind of like the Prison of Elders, but better.
Yeah.
And longer, obviously.
I would definitely be down for that, for sure. Sounds awesome.
So, I mean, it's a game that I was also talking about all this the other night in the Raven Arms post-stream chat thing with some people. I think when it comes to Destiny, it may not be the perfect game. They do a lot of dumb fucking shit that I fucking hate. But at the time, it wasn't as much the game as it was just the people that I was playing with and how fun it made. It amplified the game. The game's probably like right here, but when I'm playing with these people and I'm doing these things and we're looking forward to it and we're actually making moves and accomplishing these goals, the experience just elevates drastically.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Like I have more of an inclination to do like strikes or crucible or just bounty farm with friends as opposed to going in there by myself.
Yeah, so I just recently found a couple people that do play. The Dark Crystal in chat here, she plays. I was watching her last night while I was making my taquitos. So no, it'll be really cool to start having more opportunity to meet new players on different platforms. I think that's going to be super cool.
And is this something that should have been implemented in the beginning? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Or
they
at
are
least,
they
at least a year and a half ago.
right? Are they learning from hindsight? Yeah. But is it going to make for a better experience? Absolutely.
No.
Yes.
So, does Destiny as a whole go down as one of the greatest franchises on in its era?
I don't think it's there, but I think it has the potential to do that, you know.
As far as like what all it has, I think it's in top tier. Like I would say it's probably like top 5 at
Yeah,
least.
it's definitely up there. Yeah.
Like as long as they keep progressing and making things incrementally better and just keep working on this content and quality of life improvements and stuff like that, then yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's one thing I hate is, like one season it's scout rifles, and then the next season it's submachine guns. Like, I don't know. If they could find a way to make all these weapons fucking work without nerfing and buffing and re-nerfing and rebuffing, it's fucking annoying, dude. Like, you can't just play the game and know all these things. Like, when you got to read all these fucking patches and keep up with all that, and it's just a lot.
Like gaming turns into a job at that point.
Yeah.
What do you want to see from Destiny 3? Because the reason that I asked was because down here in this second to last paragraph, it states the amount of plans and going forward, especially with the knowledge that we have at least 2 more expansions on the way before Destiny 3 at the present time.
Destiny 3 is not going to happen. It's not going to be Destiny 3. It's not, no, they're just going to make.
No, I think they're going to take the time to wrap up this major story arc that's been going on for 5 years, however many years. I think they're going to wrap that up and then start breaking into something different with Destiny 3.
Well, they have a new IP they're working on too. So that's why I'm saying I don't think Destiny 3 is going to happen, just because they have a new IP that's in development. So I think they're going to kind of split their focus and then just keep Destiny 2 evolving, and then work on the new IP. So I honestly, like, what's the difference between progressively making Destiny 2 better and introducing new stuff, and like Destiny 3 is just a title, right?
I know.
Oh, okay. Yes, Mike.
File size.
Yes. Good point. But also, it's not that big. I mean, it is, but it's not Call of Duty.
Yeah,
big.
but I mean, I don't even what's the. I mean, if you take Destiny 2 story, and then you take all of the expansions that came out with it, what you're pushing 200 gigabytes?
Dollars? Oh yeah, gigabytes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pushing what, 200 gigabytes? Yeah. So I mean, that would really be my only argument to it.
Yeah.
But based on everything that you guys have said so far, reading this story, I'm not gonna lie, like I miss playing Destiny, but like I'm no Dolan. Like I can't day after day, time after time. I can't do that. I get burnt out. And to be honest with you, I don't like playing it on my PC. I really don't. I like playing it on my PlayStation. I like my controller. That's how I started it. Playing it. That's how I want to continue to play
Get
it.
a controller that you can play it on. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, dude. Get a controller.
No, I want to play my PlayStation. But no, I'm super excited. I want to get back in. I want us to all get back in and play it a lot more than we do.
I think season 15 is going to change everything.
I hope so. I really do.
I think that's the problem is they keep having to change everything because they don't know what the fuck to do, and it's just fucking irritating.
Well, it's because like they're very responsive and very non-responsive to fan feedback.
Kind of to what they want to be responsive to.
Well, that and like sometimes people are just mad about shit that they can't, like the developers can't fix immediately, right?
Right.
Like, so they have to find little things in between to keep them at least at bay instead of fucking like, storming the castle or whatever. But um, it's it's tough. It's a tough situation that they're in too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all we're mad about is like, hey, we're having to like just do stuff more, like more of the same stuff. But they're sitting there and they're having to like recode everything. They're having to design new shit every 3 months, uh, and then in the background also create the DLCs that are coming out, and storylines and voice acting. Like, it's a very big uh whole, and like and not whole like a but like a overall whole. And there's a lot of little parts that they just have to keep working it and then building in the background. It's just it's tough to
Mm-hmm.
keep
Yeah.
fans happy with as much shit as they got to do. um and that's what I'm saying. Like, if I don't think D3 is going to happen, and it's just going to be and not the Mighty Ducks, but D3, but um I think they're just going to work and make Destiny 2 better, and then work on whatever IP they got going on, I think.
Hell yeah. Well, I guess hopefully they will tell us at E3.
Yeah, like I said, 15 might change everything, dude. Like, we don't know. Like,
I
we might
mean,
get new
That's what
races
I
and everything.
see. I see season 15 coming out. They dropping a whole new story. They're dropping crossplay, and then we're gonna get to the end of that story arc on season 15. Boom, coming to
Yeah,
D3. That's what I see.
Ikora's got a job again. She's not just some homeless bum in this hour.
yeah, she
So,
finishes she finishes chemo.
This is true.
God damn.
It's yeah. I mean, as much hate as I give Destiny, it's a game that I want to succeed. And I want it to be super amazing, and I
Right.
want it to grab my attention. But they do so much dumb shit that just pushes me in the other direction. And then they'll come out with some cool shit, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check it out. No, I'm
Yeah,
still mad at a lot of this shit.
yeah.
It's a back and forth thing, you know.
It's like when you're mad at like your significant other. It's like, we'll go to dinner, but I'm not gonna be happy the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you get there, and then like you enjoy the dinner, you have a really good time, and then the next fight happens or whatever.
And then you go home and you get food poisoning from the dinner that you ate, and you're still pissed about
Oh, I was gonna say from them.
Yeah, and you're mad at her because it's a place that she picked
Right,
and not
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
Number 5 on our list today. More PlayStation games are coming to PC, starting with Days Gone from Liana Rupert. While Xbox has been bridging the gap between console and PC for years due to Microsoft's corporate umbrella, the PlayStation camp has largely stuck to its guns regarding its console exclusive lineup. Like Sony's stance on backwards compatibility, it looks like it's changing its minds regarding PC presence, something story-loving fans have already witnessed with PC ports of Horizon Zero Dawn and Death Stranding. So what's next? Beginning with Days Gone, more PlayStation titles will be making the jump to PC, according to CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment is Jim Ryan. In a recent interview with GQ Magazine, Ryan opened up a little more about the impact of COVID-19 on the new generation VR improvements for the PlayStation 5, and more about bridging the gap between consoles and PC. When asked what changed regarding Sony's stance to keep the console and PC separate, Ryan responded that it was a few factors that played a role. We find ourselves now in early 2021 with our development studios and the games that make it in a better shape than they have ever been before, revealed the CEO. Particularly from the latter half of the PS4 cycle, our studios made some wonderful, great games. There's an opportunity to expose those great games to a wider audience and recognize the economics of games and development, which are not always straightforward. The cost of making games goes up with each cycle as the caliber of the IP has improved. Also, our ease of making it available to a non-console owner has grown. So it's a fairly straightforward decision for us to make. With the news that the impressive PlayStation lineup will be migrating over to PC on a per-title basis, you can already hear the screams of Bloodborne in the distance. Think of this as a smart move for the company. While we've previously talked about the wildly different stages between Microsoft and Sony going into this new generation, boiling down to hardware versus ecosystem, the scope of the gaming continues to change at a rapid rate. With so many still unable to get their hands on a PlayStation 5, the more advanced accessibility options that are available via PC widening that audience is a smart move.
Make more PlayStations.
It would have been smart fucking years ago.
Here's my. I'm gonna take my thought. This is what I think it is. I don't think it has
can't wait.
anything. I don't think it has anything to do with the players. I think it has everything to do with the fact that they could not, because of COVID and scalpers, they could not get as many consoles in the hands of gamers that they wanted. They needed a route B for their money system. And what way to do that? We're going to put our games on PC so that people can still buy it. We can still make money because we're not making money for consoles right now because we can't get any consoles out there right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, they definitely didn't do it for the players.
No, they did not.
Fuck off.
Yeah, they've never done anything for the players.
No.
What's like, and two, like, they're not even. It sounds like they're just doing like, no offense, Evan. Like, I know you like the game, but like, they're just shifting over like the less popular or more dead PlayStation.
No, I was literally just about to say that. It seems like they're doing the lesser games. Yes and no, because like Horizon was big. I don't really know how well Death Stranding did. I know people were excited about it, but then a lot of people were pissed about it. I generally don't hear anything bad about Horizon.
No.
Days Gone, I feel like that is an underrated game. It is really good. God of War, I'm pretty surprised about. I'd totally buy both of those again just for PC.
Yeah, it's
preferably on sale, but yeah.
I'm with Michael on that whole why they did that. They're just trying. They're still gonna make their money off of less popular games. They're still gonna make just as much off the price point. Probably it's probably gonna still be full price if I had to guess.
If they lessen their grip on The Last of Us, I am in it.
Nope. Dude, I'm telling you, you will never get Last of Us on PC or Spider-Man. Never gonna happen.
Or Uncharted.
I don't know. That's three of the biggest Sony exclusive titles that have ever come out. You're not touching it.
I want my clip button so I can clip that and I can save it and I can put it on a USB drive and stick it in the closet so that when it does happen, I can pull it out. Be like, remember what you said, Jeff?
Yeah, no, I'll stand, dude. I'll eat crow.
Put this in your mouth and eat your fucking words.
No, it's fine. Like, if it happens, awesome. But
that'd be so great.
I don't, as popular as those titles are, and those are the reasons, a lot of reasons why people buy the PlayStation. I don't think PC's gonna get it.
I don't know, man.
No way.
Horizon at the time was like one of the biggest things, and then God of War, when that came out, that was one of the biggest things. You know, it's
right, but also dead games.
Horizon's not dead.
Well, the only reason this is coming back is because like
you have the second one
sequel.
coming out this year. Yeah, for that
plus
coming out
Michael's playing God of War. I don't know. I still see people online that play stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, like it still gets played, but it's not as like a massive following like they had originally. So it's it's smart move on Sony, I guess. But
about time they make a good decision. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, we talked them so much down about their SSD storage. I figured we had to bring them back up.
Yeah, I think they saw our podcast and they were like, "Oh man."
They're like, "Oh shit, Jeff's on it again."
Yeah, Jeff's angry.
But speaking of PlayStation, I found this story, Jeff, and I thought you'd get a kick out of the title.
Probably.
God of War Ragnarok developer Corey Barlog stated, "God of War will release when it's finished." God of War director Corey Barlog has come out to Twitter to say that Ragnarok will release when it's ready. This comes despite the fact that the game was slated to release sometime this year, according to the teaser trailers shown at the first PS5 event. No footage of the game has even been shown since the reveal, and there are no concrete details about what the game is going to feature either. His comment comes after the most recent State of Play event, where many expected to get an official release date for the title. Of the games anticipated for the release for the PlayStation 5, the sequel to the award-winning God of War is definitely on the list. The State of Play event was devoid of any news regarding the game. Instead, the show focused on games closer to release. Fans are still waiting on anything regarding the story as the game's ending left a lot of questions to be answered. Barlog, via Push Square, has been active on Twitter since the game's first reveal, joking that he's never heard of the title. It should be noted that God of War Ragnarok is an unofficial title. The game is not far enough along in development to warrant a fully announced game. And of course, the game, as large in scope as God of War, will need a full polish to match the soft reboot standards. Barlog may have confirmed that the game is being pushed back with his tweet, assuring fans that the game will be out when it's done. And he made sure to quote in big capital letters, when it's done. This has the tone of a frustrated parent refuting an impatient child, and it seems to suggest that the game is still a long time coming.
Hey, look at that. Them not forcing a game out.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Well, I mean, that's...
a game has to be done to release it? What?
I mean, that's
What?
That's Cory Barlog, man. That's Santa Monica Studios.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. Because they're independent as shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so...
Independent as shit, and they have the damn rights to God of War. You damn right they're going to take their time. Fucking Game of the Year for... I don't know if that game was Game of the Year. I want to say that it was.
I don't think it was Game of the Year. I think what you might be thinking about is like they did the Game Awards from like 2019. Like the guy and the kid that played the kid.
The kid that played the kid.
The kid that played the kid. I'm the kid playing the kid disguised as another kid.
Yes, it actually did win it. In 2018, it won. It won a Game of the Year.
Dang.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So no, I thought that was good. I was glad to just get a little update on, God of War. That's not the official title for the sequel. The game will come out when it's done. That explains why we did not get it via PlayStation State of the Play, which I enjoyed. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, I heard there was like no news, really, like no breaking news.
Well, that's not what it's for, though, and a lot of people have that misconception. State of the Play is not here to bust out your new Last of Us or your new God of War or anything like that. That's not what that's for.
Yeah.
That is for just a little tease of games that are on their way out, that have just finished development, that you need to start getting excited about within the next couple of months. Games like Deathloop look really, really good.
That one did look really interesting.
Yeah, Deathloop looked good. There was that new Alien Returnal. Returnal looked really, really awesome. That's going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive. Yeah. So that's what mainly that's for. I think we'll get a lot of our big name stuff at E3 in the next couple of months. We have April, May, June. We got about 3 more months before E3 hits. So that's to expect that. And our last story of the day. This is so funny. This is great. Are you ready?
Is it funny?
It's funny. This is great.
Okay.
Tom Holland says that he's made a mistake while filming Uncharted, says Eric Fredrickson over at GameSpot.
I read this one.
Looking as cool as Spider-Man is one thing. Peter Parker is a dork, and CGI does a lot of work for Spidey in the costume. But with a character like Nathan Drake, most of that responsibility falls on the actor. Tom Holland plays Nathan Drake in the upcoming Uncharted film and talked in a new interview with GQ about getting distracted by his own coolness. As soon as you start worrying about, do I look good in this shoot, acting becomes something other than playing a character. Tom Holland explained, I think there were elements of my performance in Uncharted where I kind of fell under that spell of being, I want to look good now. I want this to be my cool moment. I had to play this very tough, very stoic guy, basically being Mark Wahlberg. Holland admitted, however, that he hasn't yet seen the finished film, leaving what the lens captured up to our imaginations for the time being. My character is supposed to be a fucking action hero in this moment. He continued, look, I haven't even seen it, so I don't know if I succeeded in that, but it was an important lesson learned because at times it was less about a landmark and go through this scene and more about land a mark. Stand like this and see my bulging biceps. It was a mistake, and this is something that I will probably never do again.
So we only get one Uncharted movie. Okay.
I hope it's terrible. I do.
Why?
Really?
I do. I hope it's a piece of shit. I really don't. I mean, I really do. Sorry.
Why? Is it because of who's playing him, or because of the timing
I
setting,
think
or
all
like...
of it. I don't like Tom Holland playing Nathan Drake because he's not Nathan Drake. I don't care if we're looking at it from a younger standpoint. Number two is there's just a lot of things, in my opinion, that you don't need to make or remake. Like, like
You're right. It should have been Tom Cruise.
y'all are assholes. God, y'all are assholes.
Oh,
Like,
they
It
should
should have been him.
they should reboot the Gremlins, but with Tom Cruise as
Yeah.
the main guy.
y'all are assholes.
Yeah.
Like Back to the Future. You're
Tom
not gonna
Cruise.
remake Back to the Future. You don't do that. That's
Give it
dumb.
time. I bet you they will.
Yeah,
I,
guarantee-
Hollywood can only do so much.
I just don't think that
Probably
this,
with Tom Holland.
this film does not need to be made, and nobody's asking for it.
I'm asking for it. I want it.
No, you don't.
That's how I felt about the Monster Hunter movie. I feel like this is a better thing as long as they do it
Yeah.
right. If they do it right, I don't mind them doing things. But
okay,
Monster Hunter, they didn't do it right. Resident Evil, they didn't do it
Yeah,
right.
but in your mind, body, and soul, you knew when they casted everybody and they started filming that movie, you knew it was going to be a piece of shit movie. You knew it was going to be terrible, and that's how
Mila
I feel.
Jovovich was attached
And
to it.
that's how I feel about this movie. This movie's gonna be shit.
right, but you're still gonna
Mila
watch it, right?
Jovovich paired with her husband, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, but hey, Michael, you're still gonna watch the Uncharted movie, though, right?
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to.
You will, and that's why they're making it, because they know fans of the series are still gonna watch it no matter who plays who.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch Monster Hunter just so I can.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna watch
Just
Monster
so I
Hunter.
can.
don't
Just
care.
so I can. You know, just like I'm not gonna pay for it, but like if it's on a free thing, I'll watch it just
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can talk shit about it and back up everything that I say.
The only way that I watch this movie is if we do a review on it. That's the only way I'm watching this
I mean-
movie. If we don't do a review on it, I'm not watching it.
I actually want to do that, but we're not allowed to start the review until we're at least 6 drinks in.
Yes,
I don't want any holding back.
Yeah, I want Mad Michael, like just I want him mad, but then like the more he talks about it, it's gonna be like kind of how when we were talking about like New Hope, and it's like, hey, like I'm like I didn't like this movie, and then you start talking about it, it's like, oh well, there was that one thing. Oh, and then
Yeah.
there's that line that they said that was really good. Oh, and then that thing did happen. I forgot about that. Oh, and yeah, actually, the ending does set up a really cool plot point to like maybe make a sequel or maybe a branching off series or something like that. Like, oh fuck, oh wow, okay, yep, this was a good movie, and that's what's gonna happen to you.
Wow.
That's what's gonna happen.
Nope.
We'll see.
Nope. I don't want to see it. I
Who
don't
who
want-
who do you think would be a better fit for young Nathan Drake?
Some young up and comer actor?
Like Tom Holland, maybe?
He's not up and coming.
I mean, he's still young.
No, I'm talking about like a non like not someone anybody's ever heard of.
Nobody heard of Tom Holland, and then he became Spider-Man.
Yeah, so now we all know who he
all
is.
No, all I'm saying is like, give the kid a chance. You know what I mean? Like nobody knew who he was, and he played Spider-Man. Now he's the best Spider-Man that's ever been portrayed.
I
Give
say
him a
give it a
shake.
fair chance.
Yeah, give it a shake, dude.
Well, okay. So I
Okay,
say,
hold on, backtrack.
Let's
You know
see
how
the-
much
Let's see the
shit-
trailer.
Do you know how much shit I get every time I ask Jeff to give something a fair chance? He tells me
lot,
to take
yeah.
it and shove it.
Yeah.
It's either that
Well,
or he tells you to eat his ass.
because you guys are like, no, because what it is you guys are like, hey, you should try this game. Hey, buy this full price game. Hey, buy this full price
Hey,
game.
well, maybe
Hey,
we want you to come play games with us and not everybody else.
I do play games with you guys.
I
Did
have
you guys play
I have
games?
never played so many games with Evan before because you're not there.
You haven't worked in 3 weeks. Fuck off. You got all the free fucking time, dude. I got 3 hours a day. You suck it.
So why don't you spend it with your best friend in the whole wide world?
He's fucking asleep.
What?
Not from
what
7
was-
to
what-
9, he's not.
Yeah. I'm usually up when you get off work.
Yeah,
No excuse.
A lot of times I'm streaming, or I'm
What
just
happened?
dead.
What happened last night? Jeff, do you want to play a game? No. Okay.
No, I don't. I want to sit here and play with
Yeah,
stream.
no,
with
no.
OGS.
I said yeah. No, I said yeah. Let's play some Outriders. And like you guys are like, I'd rather play this fucking game that has NPCs.
It actually really didn't. We paid attention to that. It wasn't that bad.
What game did you play?
He didn't. He went to bed.
Yeah, I went to bed.
Oh, I thought okay. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, I was getting my stream. I was getting all my stream stuff done, and then I went to bed.
So the moral of the story is Jeff needs to play more games with us.
Yes.
How did that turn into that? How?
Well, Evan and I are logical, so you lose 2 votes to 1.
What? Can you spell it?
Which one?
Any of it?
Systemic.
SYSTEMIC.
Nice.
Only because I had to type it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want the movie. I'll watch it because we'll have to do a review on it, but I didn't ask for it, so that's what I think.
He didn't. He didn't ask for anal either. No, he loves it. It'll be fine, dude. It's a video game movie. They're all good. They all suck.
Right? They all suck. So why not?
Because this
So
one might not.
why take Uncharted, one of the greatest franchises in video game history, one of the most awarded games in video game history, and dumb it down to stupid movie making that none of them have ever been good before?
Right. Are you more excited about this one or Mortal Kombat?
Oh, Mortal Kombat, hands down.
Oh fuck me, dude.
I think that's only because we've seen a trailer for Mortal Kombat. You know, like
Yeah.
Mortal
you're
Kombat,
not excited about it now.
Mortal
That's
Kombat
fair
has
because
gore and blood and fighting.
let's you know, because like when The Witcher came out or when they announced it, I wasn't excited about it. I saw the pictures of Henry Cavill in costume, and I was like, this looks better. I'm into it. And then I saw the trailer, and I was like, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah. And then we
And,
saw
you know,
episode
so-
1. We're like, oh.
Yeah, so I mean, you're still at that first phase now. You haven't seen anything. You can't. I mean, you could dress up like Nathan Drake, but you're really just dressed like Steve Irwin. It's nothing special, you know. So like, you fucking once you start seeing some shit come out, it might be better. Your opinion might change.
Oh, crikey, that's an artifact over there.
Like I said,
there you go.
This rope and
we
there
will
you
see
go.
in time.
wall.
You asked me who should have done young Nathan Drake. There it is. Steve Irwin's son. Done.
What's that fucking kid, the Timothy Chalamet dude? Or whatever the fuck his name is? The guy was on SNL. Fuck, I can't remember. He's like a popular kid. I don't know.
All right, everybody. We gotta get going out of here. Mr. Evans got to start getting ready for work. I'm gonna start. I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. And then
Either edit or step in some cake batter.
Funny. Actually, no. Mike and Tay asked me to come play Phasma. So I'm gonna do that. Jeff, what you got going on tonight, man?
I don't know yet. Cosmic might want to do some gaming. See what's going on there. Yep. I might game. I don't know.
One.
I gotta get stuff ready for work tomorrow too, but I might try to pepper some stuff in. We'll see.
Hell
There you
yeah. Hell yeah. Well, again, I appreciate everybody tuning in for the Rundown Podcast this week. Please don't forget to catch us here every Sunday at 7 o'clock. Videos will go up every Tuesday and Wednesday. Please check your listed podcast services that you like to tune into, whether it be Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play. Jeff, tell them who we got next week.
Next week we got a really good friend of ours. Evan and I have known him for over a decade now. It's Logic Bomb, and we're really excited. He's got a really cool team that he's built up to, and really ready to talk to him about what he's had in the works for the last few months. So looking forward to having him on for sure.
Hell yeah.
I'm stoked.
Well, again, I appreciate everybody coming out. Again, as always, Twizzler 803. I am the Hefe Plays and Big Deadly Grin.
Yeah.
And again, we will see y'all next week.